When my wife sat across from me one evening, her face was unusually stiff, her eyes sharp. She inhaled deeply, then said the words, "I want a divorce." I stared at her silently. My heart clenched, but instead of breaking, I leaned back in my chair, expression calm. Her reaction was priceless. She looked shocked, as though she had expected me to drop to my knees. What she didn't know was that I had already suspected something. Her whispers with her best friend, her late-night phone calls, her smug smiles, everything hinted that something more was going on. She thought she was clever, but I was watching. Later, I learned the truth. Her friend had told her, "Say you want a divorce. He'll beg, and you'll finally know you have him in your hands." The plan was to weaken me, make me desperate. They wanted to see me humiliated. But they underestimated me. For days, I carried on with my normal routine. I cooked, I worked, I laughed, I even slept peacefully. My wife's patience began to break. Her eyes searched me for any sign of weakness, but I gave her none. She didn't know that, quietly, I was preparing my own game. While she waited for me to crawl back, I went through our accounts. I discovered she had been spending money recklessly, even moving some into a secret account. I didn't confront her immediately. Instead, I documented everything, carefully collecting proof. Revenge works best when silent. Her friend kept visiting, smirking, encouraging her. I overheard them laughing once, saying, "Any day now, he'll beg. Just hold your ground." They had no idea that while they were plotting my humiliation, I was building their downfall. One night, she snapped. "Why don't you care if I leave? Aren't you going to fight for me?" she shouted. I looked at her calmly and said, "If you want to go, go. But remember, choices always come with consequences." My tone shook her, but she didn't know how deep those words cut. The next week, I moved money from our joint account into a private one under my name. I contacted a lawyer, handed him all the proof of her secret spending, and started divorce proceedings on my own terms. By the time she realized, her cards were blocked, her accounts frozen, and her secret savings tied into the case. She panicked, running to her friend, begging for advice. But her friend could offer nothing but empty words. My wife had underestimated the man she thought she could control. When I finally confronted her, I placed the bank statements, screenshots, and legal papers on the table. "You wanted a game?" I said coldly. "Well, I don't play to lose." Her face went pale. She begged me to forgive her, claimed it was just her friend's idea, that she didn't mean it. But her tears meant nothing now. In court, she lost almost everything. The house, the accounts, even the car, all awarded to me because of her reckless transfers and betrayal. Her friend vanished from her life the moment the storm hit, leaving her alone to face the mess they had created together. She once imagined me crawling at her feet. Instead, she found herself standing outside with nothing but a suitcase, staring at the man she thought would beg. I didn't shout. I didn't curse. I simply closed the door behind her and let silence finish the revenge. Her friend was wrong. I never begged. Instead, I made sure the two of them learned the most painful truth. When you try to play with a loyal man's love, he can turn into the coldest enemy you'll ever face.